Smoked oysters from the Pacific Northwest. Oh. Smoked oysters. And yeah, do you see what it says on there? Simply the best. I feel like... Did it not play? Simply the best. Simply the best! That's my girl. Okay. Family-owned company, 4 generations. I'm at the farmer's market with them. Genuine, beautiful people that really care about the ingredients you get and the quality of them. So I'm very, very excited to try these suckers. One of my favorites, right? Smoked oysters? Yeah. Right now, the top of my list for smoked oysters, it's Ekone. Also, right there, head to head with Ekone is Seabear. To me, those are the best smoked oysters I have ever had. So we're going to see where these fit in. Okay? So let's give it a try. But first, we got to take a closer look. Brady's Oysters, right here out of the Pacific Northwest. And we are talking right there by the coastline, a town called Aberdeen. Located right where the river dumps into the harbor. This just so happens to be the hometown of Kurt Cobain. Yeah, fantastic. So let's take a closer look. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Smoked oysters, simply the best. My girl Tina, I tell you. We have Brady's Oysters, smoked oysters, simply the best, family, farm raised. It's a 4.5 ounce can. For ingredients, we have Pacific oysters, salt, organic sunflower oil, organic sugar, organic onion and garlic powder, and natural smoke. Oh yes, my favorite part, and that's the story. Brady's Oysters is a family-owned and operated business, spanning 4 generations, located on the pristine Elk River estuary in the South Bay of Grays Harbor, Washington. Brady's offers oysters grown on suspended culture, a unique method developed by Brady Engvall in the early 1970s, which keeps the oyster out of the mud and yields a better tasting oyster. Well, it's a fantastic story. I love that it's 4 generations and they are feet on the ground, offering their goods to everybody. They offer more than just smoked oysters. They offer a ton of fresh seafood. They also have tons of canned tuna. I have a ton of them. Awesome, interesting flavors like buffalo style, scorpion, garlic pesto. Anyways, let me grab a plate. Tyler, you talk so much. Yeah, I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see this? My goodness. It's an understatement to explain to you the smells that are going on right now. It's smoky. It brings me all the way back to my childhood of smoked oysters. This is absolutely amazing. Okay. There's some big boys in here. Some big old oysters. All right. Let's take them out of here. My goodness. They just go on forever. Do you see how big this oyster is? Wow. The can just goes on for days. I mean, wow. Smoked oysters from the Pacific Northwest. Wow. I'm just impressed by how much is in this tin, how much is packed in here. Very little liquid and oil in there. Y'all, that's a lot of smoked oysters in one can. Holy cannoli. As soon as I cracked this can open, Jackson arrived. Dude, these smell delicious. They look incredible. Seabear, Ekone, they deliver every single time. These look very similar. Very similar. In fact, some might say they're the same, but not me. Ingredients look very similar to Ekone and Seabear, so I'm very interested to see how these stack up. So here we go. Holy crap. Wow. Okay, the can said simply the best. I may actually agree with that. Is this my new favorite smoked oyster? Okay. These are very similar to Seabear. These are very similar to Ekone, but they're different. The flavor profile is slightly different. Now, the ingredients, almost identical to Ekone. I think Ekone, the only difference is they add citric acid. They don't. These hit a little sweeter, but It's actually quite beautiful. They have a subtle sweetness to them. And I'm sure it's from the sugar. But that's fantastic. So smoky. Mmm. Mmm. You have the combination of the chewy bits of the oyster and the creamy, almost pate-like texture as well. So you get a little bit of both. I would even go out and say, this is a great beginner's oyster. If you've had smoked oysters out of a can and you're not a big fan of them, I would give these ones a try. I think they're very unassaulting. And the texture, way different. This is night and day from your Crown Prince, from your Chicken of the Sea. This is nothing like your Napoleon, nothing like Reese. This is nothing like California Girl. None of those smoked oysters. I can't believe I'm about to say that I think these are my favorite smoked oysters. Wow. I could go hard all day on these. These are fantastic. Mmm. You know what just dawned on me? My absolute favorite smoked oysters all come out of the Pacific Northwest. Okay, maybe I'm a little biased, but really, these are the best smoked oysters I have ever had. Wow. It's smoky. It's savory. That salty and that sweet, they're battling it out. And at the end of the day, it gives you this amazing depth of flavor. This is the biggest boy in the bunch. All right? That's the big boy. Big boy. My heart's on fire. Come to me wild and wild. I really am sorry about that, okay? My apologies. We got to share. It's not the only one that's here. Samantha? You have this amazing flavor profile that's going to keep me coming back for more. I'm very happy I bought more than one can. So, cheers to you, Brady's Oysters. I see you. See that right there? That is the most beautiful thing I've ever laid my eyes on. I get it. Smoked oysters are not for everyone. You know, I can't sit here and compare fresh oysters to smoked oysters. Fresh oysters, beautiful. They're delicious. They have their own appeal, whether you eat them raw or right off the grill. That's my favorite way. But smoked oysters, completely different game. I can't even compare the two because they're completely different. Completely. They have different texture. They have a different flavor profile. These babies are in your face. No apologies. They are what they are. And I fucking love them for it. Cheers, you guys.